Chapter 3, in which we prove that we're willing to die for our candidate. Back in my home state, bad things were happening. The local hamburger restaurant ended their 2-for-1 Friday promotion. So sad. Also, the villains were plotting against me, although I didn't learn about that till later. Oh, there he is. Henchman, you're Liz. According to my research, you're Abigail's best friend. That's right, who are you? I'm Henchman. Henchman, fine. And I wanted to ask you a few questions about Abigail for a magazine. Does she have any weaknesses? Weaknesses? Yeah, problems or mistakes. Basically anything I can exploit. What's wrong with her? I don't think I'm comfortable talking about my best friend's problems with a total stranger. I'll give you $20. Deal. Okay, so her main problem is that she's sometimes a little bit not smart. Abigail is a flaming idiot. Good. Any other weaknesses? She's the sucker for a sob story. She eats peas with a knife and she thinks her eyebrow plucker is really a nose hair remover. But her biggest weakness, the one that she falls for every single time? Yes? Free t-shirts. She goes crazy for free t-shirts. That's perfect. No more questions. But you only asked me the one. Here's $20. Goodbye. Thank you, kind stranger. Don't take money from strangers. Oh, Liz, what are you doing? That was weird. Maybe I should tell Abigail about it, or I can use the money to buy pizza. Yeah, thanks a lot, Liz. Back in Meow, I was busy looking up solid political strategies, mostly. I was looking up how to spell the word political. It sounds like it should have a K in it, but it doesn't. Abigail, you're stupid. What's going on? This is so frustrating. Are you working too hard? Oh, hey boss, I'm just trying to figure out what to do this week. Well, you got my email, yeah? Sure I did, but just for safety's sake, why don't you go over everything now? Recap, that's like a 20-page email. Oh, right. Maybe you should just explain what's going on today. Today's pretty relaxed, aside from a big speech at the convention centre at 5 PM. Do you know what you're going to talk about? I'm going to give my stump speech. Your what? You're going to talk about stumps, or are you trying to stump the audience? Trivia speech? Oh, I love trying to solve trivia. Now, a stump speech is what you could call a generic speech that politicians give at events. When you give over 50 speeches a month, it's easiest just to reuse the same basic speech over and over again. Wow, I'm learning so much about politics. I just wish I knew how to spell it. What's that? I said, yeah, I think you're going to win it. Yeah, smooth over that. I think you're going to win this election. You're so smart and you know everything about politics. Thank you. I just hope we can get the voters to agree. Most of the voters here in Meow are treating me like an outsider. I know there's this one mean Thunderpaw supporter who keeps showing up. You mean this one? If someone call my name, you losers. How did he get in here? You know what? Instead of a stump speech, you call it a dump speech because your campaign is nothing but a load of garbage. Oh, this guy. Sir, this is harassment. I demand you to stop at once. You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to rude. I'm just grumpy because I caught a cold. Oh, you're sick? Yeah, sick of your campaign. No one with a Dagonian wife should be allowed to run for president. No wonder you're such a dog lover. Rover's pissed. There's nothing wrong with dogs or Dagonia. Cats rule, dogs drool. You're going to lose the primary this week. Just watch. Pour the thund, pour the thund. What's written on my sign again? Oh yeah, Thunderpaw. Yeah. That guy, get out. Thankfully, the obnoxious guy left the room, cheering about his favourite candidate. I don't like that guy. Me neither. How could he hate dogs? Dogs have the cutest little tails. You like dog tails? Absolutely. I like your tail too, but dog tails are the best. Whenever I'm rubbing a little dog's tummy, their tail just starts flapping around like crazy. It's so cute. It's like I've died and gone to heaven. I love that too. Abigail, could you, maybe? Meow, I'm a cat, not a dog. I don't need tummy rubs. I love being a cat, except for having to bathe myself with my tongue. That's totally gross. Yuck, I agree. Okay, yeah, Rover's starting to slip. So our schedule is that you got a speech today at 5 and that's it, yeah? Yep. Sometimes get a little sick when I travel, probably because I like to stick my head out the car window. So I decided my first day should be light. How long will we stay in Meow? Until the end of the week. Friday is when we have the primary. After that, we're going off to New Clawshire for the next primary. Unless we do so badly here that we instantly cancel the campaign and withdraw. I'm sure you won't do that badly, even if Meow is your worst state. Good news is that New Clawshire is my best state, and that's because I'm from there. I was uncontested in the race to New Clawshire's candidate for president. Uncontested? You mean they gave out free cheese samples? Oh yeah? No, I mean nobody else ran against me. There were rumours that someone named F was planning to run, but they never filled in the paperwork, and I wonder why not. F? That reminds me, we got a letter today from someone named F. Why are you mentioning that now, really? Let's open it. It was a small envelope with "To Rover, good luck in the primary, from F" written on it. I opened it up and poured out the contents. What is it? Paperclips! Is this a death threat? Rover's lost it. I think F is trying to threaten you. Stop barking, Rover. They must be mad because you won the new claw share, and now they want revenge by destroying your campaign. Rover, chill. We're gonna get rid of the paperclips. I got a trash can and put it by the side of the desk, and then I pushed the paperclips into the trash can. Get rid of that. Phew, they're gone. Thanks, Abigail. You're welcome. Don't take this the wrong way, but what were you thinking, touching paperclips all by yourself? Those things are dangerous. They could have seriously injured yourself. I didn't have a choice. I had to get rid of them. They were making you upset. That doesn't mean you should risk your life. I don't want to lose you like I lost my last campaign manager. Seriously, if the last campaign manager might have been a dog, would it have eaten the paperclips? Is this what might have happened? I don't plan on dying from a paperclip. I plan on dying while riding a motorcycle over an active volcano. It'd be such a cool death scene. People would cheer at my funeral. What are you talking about? I guess I'm trying to say thank you for being so concerned about my safety, Rover, but really, paperclips are no big deal. You're just braver than me, I guess. Still, promise you'll be more careful from now on. It sounds like F, whoever they are, could be dangerous. I promise, but it sounds a little far-fetched to me. An evil villain trying to ruin your campaign? Whatever. Chapter 4, in which we meet our supporters, and then kinda wish we hadn't. Rover's big seats was at the convention centre. I had to fight the crowds just to get inside. It's filled with people, all of them eager to hear Rover speak. Wow, I've never been in a place this crowded before. It's so exciting. Stupid dogs. What's this conversation about? Who are these guys? I know, right? I hate them. They're noisy. They don't know how to behave in public. They're the worst. And they keep making veterinarian prices go up. You know, I had to go to the vet last month to get a shot. Well, I had to wait 3 days because there were a bunch of dogs in line ahead of me, and none of them were paying. They're all on Dagonian healthcare plans. Oh, I know, a bunch of freeloading jerks. In my neighbourhood, they're spending $3 million to build a new dog park. That's a dog park, yeah? Like, they need a special place all to themselves. I don't remember them offering to build a cat park, that's for sure. Dogs claim that they treat all pets equally, but that's a lie. They don't care about cats, they only care about themselves. Did you hear it? They're trying to amend the Constitution to permanently ban all leash laws? Imagine dogs being allowed to roam free. It'd be pure madness. I know, I hate dogs so much. The cat and the person walked away after that, still talking about how much they hate dogs. I'm starting to get worried. I mean, these people sounded almost as dog racist as the Thunderpaw supporter. What if those dog haters will come here to ruin our campaign? Excuse me, did you say dogs? It's cat number 2. Yeah, dogs are the cornerstone of the Rover campaign. We need to fix the immigration system with Dagonia. I totally agree. We need to hire 50,000 more dog catchers to round up all the dogs and ship them back. No, we need to stop feeding the stray dogs who roam the streets at night. Feeding them just encourages them to stick around longer and overrun our country. The metaphor here is not subtle. Our country has already been overrun by packs of stray dogs. I say we close the borders right now. We should build a wall to force the chihuahuas and pay for it. Build a wall, yeah? Yeah, down with the dogs, up the cats. Meow is the time for revolution. Actually, if you watch the previous Fancy Furball debate, they discussed this topic. About 70% of dog immigrants ended up graduating from obedience school. Who cares what the Fancy Furball said? They're the opposite party, so they must be lying. Yeah, you can't trust them any more than you can trust dogs. Did I tell you about the time my cousin Artie was chased by a dog for 3 city blocks? Oh no, poor Artie. Why didn't the dog's owners stop them? Because they don't have owners. They were talking dogs, but they pretended to be feral dogs so they could get away with chasing cats. It was madness. I shook my head as I walked away, no doubt about it. Some of Rover's supporters are racist against dogs. I mean, I know cats and dogs don't always get along, but they sounded like they want all dogs to be killed, or at least sent back to Dagonia. This is awful. Why would people like that be attracted to Rover's campaign? Is Rover racist against dogs too? I'm gonna say no. That's right, Rover's no racist, he said so himself. He did indeed. Current immigration laws. He just needs a decent agreement between the countries. So yeah. He wants stability, I guess. I know Rover isn't racist against dogs, but if some of his supporters are, that's bad. We need to do something about it before the media paints Rover as a racist candidate. I should find Rover and warn him. Excuse me, I need to get to the backstage area, pardon me. Oh, it's H. Henchman. Hi Abigail. Do I know you? I spoke with your friend Lizzie earlier today, she told me all about you. That's nice, but I gotta get going. Actually no, that's not nice, that's creepy. You get away from me. I'm not creepy, I'm a perfectly normal person. Someone not worth remembering if the police happens to ask any questions. Right, so could you please get out of the way? I've got something important to do. What's the hurry? I was hoping we could chat for a while, discuss the campaign. Rover's speech is in 15 minutes. I really need to talk to him before then. Please move out of my way. Okay, that's a shame if you don't have enough time to talk, but no matter. We'll talk again soon enough. But before that happens, would you like a present? A present? A free t-shirt. From me to you. Scott, I love free t-shirts. I grabbed the shirt from the strange person's hands and immediately put it on. It was a little too big, but I think it looked nice on me. Abigail, don't take shit from strangers. You should go on stage at the event and introduce Rover. While wearing that t-shirt, it'd be a huge success. Maybe I will. Thank you for the free t-shirt. You're welcome. What are you wearing? With that, the stranger disappeared, leaving me free to go to the backstage area. Ah, Abigail. Oh, I love the pictures in the background. Always. At first I thought it was empty, but then I heard strange sounds coming out of the bathroom. Drinking? What the... You're not drinking from the toilet, are you? Delicious. I always get so thirsty before the big speeches. Rover. Are you drinking out the toilet? No. Why would I drink out the toilet? Cats don't do that. Meow. I'm a cat. You say that a lot, I've noticed. Well, because it's true. And I was just checking to make sure that if the toilet is up to code. Definitely not drinking out of it. Up to code? What? How can you check if something's up to code without a fancy decoder ring? I was supposed to buy you one earlier. I'm so sorry. I got distracted. Stop barking. What is wrong? Your t-shirt. What are you wearing? This is a free one I got just now. Isn't it cool? I love getting free stuff. The shirt says vote for Frisky because Rover's an idiot. Oh, come on. Abigail. What? I looked down at my shirt. Sure enough, the t-shirt encouraged people to vote for Frisky over Rover. Oh man, good thing you noticed before I walked on stage with this thing. Where did you get that thing from? Some random stranger gave it to me. Why? Who was it? What were they like? Do we really have to do this in the bathroom? Right, sorry, let's get out. Now, the stranger. At first they seemed kinda creepy, but then they gave me a free t-shirt, so I figured I could trust them. Great, first the paperclips, now this. What if there's really someone trying to destroy my campaign? This F-cat, or whoever it might be. That's awful. We should be extra careful. We're not cancelling. We should be extra careful from now on. No more taking presents from strangers for me. Good. We'll review security measures after the event as well. Is there anything else you wanted to say? Yeah. I came to talk about racism. Oh yeah? I was listening to some of your supporters in the crowd and they're racist. They hate all dogs and Dagonia. You have to do something to stop them. Like what? Call them out. Tell them they're not allowed to be here. Kick all the dog haters out of the building. I can't use my big speech to kick voters out of the building. That would be bad for the campaign. I recoiled in horror. What was Rover saying? Does he care more about getting votes than doing what's right? Well, yeah.